Alright folks, and welcome to another episode of Dungeon Lore. This time we're gonna focus on Razorfen Kraul, and we're gonna do a few quests before we head into the dungeon. So here we are into the this little druid encampment here.
What can I do for you?
Mancrick's furor over his dead wife raises further concern, Death Knight. The Quillboar and Razorfen Kraul are far more ruthless and full of hatred than Mancrick could ever imagine. You should travel south there and speak with my old friend Old Stonespire. He works to put an end to their rampage before the land suffers more in its already weak condition.
Go forth to victory.
So we are to go speak to Old or other. Who is where? Oh, he's probably in the dungeon. Alright. So that's the leading quest, but I also have this that I found while killing some Quillboars really. Carved boar idol. Blood of the Barrens. Bright red stone found clutched in the grasp of a Quillboar has been carefully carved into the likeness of a great boar, with thorny vines sprouting from its back. Its surface is smooth and worn with care. Did the Quillboar make this? If you find others, maybe one of the shaman at Firestone Point could tell you more about them.
Looked hard.
These are blood shards. They used to be found all over the Barrens. It's said that they were formed from the blood of Agamagan, the great demigod that the Quillboar sprang from. I knew the Quillboar prized them, but nobody would think they'd take the time and care to carve them like this one. There may be more to learn here. I think the Quillboar are being driven by more than just crude desire. Could you help me look into this further? To the west, scattered among the Quillboar's settlements and encampments, I've noticed boar skulls. They gleam from a distance, polished smooth, distinct from the remains littered in their waste pile. I think they may be objects of worship. Bring me several of these to examine.
Go with honor.
Quick and easy.
What do you need?
Yes, these are clearly symbols of Agamagan. But if the Quillboar are still devoted to their dead god, what is the source of their vicious aggression? It is said Agamagan was noble, and even gave his life fighting the Burning Legion. A moment, Maelstrom, we must confer with the spirits.
Farewell.
So apparently there is supposed to be a dialogue where Maka, the orc, right here says, "Aid me, friends. Let us call upon the spirits for visions." And then you have a vision of Charlga, who says, "Agamagan will not rise again without blood. His body demands sacrifice. Go, go and take our land. When all belongs to the Quillboar, we will be delivered, and Agamagan will rise again. This he has spoken to me. Go and kill." And then the orc says, "I see. She's using him to manipulate them all." So apparently the quest is bugged. It should have happened, but it didn't, sadly. If I can find it on YouTube, I'll link it. So anyway, with this semi-done, somewhat, we are heading to Razorfen Kraul. That is some masterful battle right here. So anywho, Razorfen Kraul was created basically thousands of years ago during the War of the Ancients, I believe, and it was the result, as they said earlier, of Agamagan fighting the Burning Legion. Basically, Razorfen Kraul is the bones of Agamagan, and this is how the Quillboar were born. And while this loads, and basically, so Razorfen Kraul was then conquered by an old witch kind of thing, kind of like Magatha with Grim Totem, called Charlga Razorflank, who's the one we should have seen in the vision right here. And because of her, she's manipulating the Quillboars into attacking, you know, passers-by, Horde, Alliance, and everything. And so this is why you are here in the first place.
Ah, I've been expecting you. We shall meet.
Alright, so the bats, native to Razorfen Kraul, produce a very peculiar natural substance. Their guano stench seems to send the Quillboars into a murderous frenzy, and this place reeks of it. I need you to find the bat cave and bring me a suitable sample. If you can reverse the effects and produce an antidote, we may be able to save the Quillboar.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Overlord Ramtusk and the Death's Head mobilized for war. It took many scouts' lives, but we have learned of the weapon they intend to use to overtake the rest of the Barrens. It is known as Agathalos the Raging, an immense boar outfitted with heavy armor and force-fed the rage-inducing Kraul bat guano. Dwarf, you must stop them before they take innocent lives. Finally, Agamagan, spirit of Agamagan. I sense a being of immense power within these twisted thorns, Maelstrom. The entire area has come alive at its presence. It must be the spirit of Agamagan. He was one of the first and most powerful beings to ever live. The Quillboar worship him fervently. All the vines you see across the land are the result of his blood and of his sacrifice to save Azeroth in the War of the Ancients. If there's any being that could steer the Quillboars towards their noble roots, it would be him. You must seek him out. So basically, this is what I was telling you about earlier. So Razorfen Kraul, we have to kill these lovely people. Death Speaker Jarkba Agam Thorncurse, Overlord Ramtusk, Agathalos the Raging, and finally Charlga Razorflank. What says here, legends state... No, let's start again. Legends state that where the demigod Agamagan fell, his blood gave rise to great masses of thorny vines. Many Quillboar have taken residence in the large cluster of giant thorns, the Razorfen, which they revere as Agamagan's resting place. Recently, scouts have reported seeing undead milling about the region, engendering fears that the dreaded scourge may be moving to conquer Kalimdor. And finally, no, we did that. The map. So a bit of a twisty, turny type of place. We shall start with Agam Thorncurse, then this guy right here. Finally, we'll go to Overlord Ramtusk. Go over here to this. No, this is the last one. Then we go here, and then we go there. So, without further ado, let us head forth. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay, so let's go here. What is this? A nice little visual bug, I say. There we go. Alright, so where is he? Right here. Oh, he's right up there. How do I get up here? Probably have to look around. Stalker. Alright, let's go kill the boss. Alright, so this guy is Agam Thorncurse. See, oh, well, he's the second one. Oh well, we'll go kill this guy in a second. Quillboar society has long favored shamanism, and the tribe's greatest shaman are named prophets of Agamagan. Calling upon the power of their demigod ancestor, these prophets may summon boar spirits to aid them in battle, much as other shamans call upon the spirit wolves. Shaman. this boar and Agamagan really reminded me, for those who've seen it, of Princess Mononoke Hime, Princess Mononoke in you lovely English folks. Basically, Princess Mononoke is there's a forest and there's a similar big boar god who is greatly angered because the humans are using technology and burning the forest and everything. And as a result, he becomes enraged and destroys everything, and he has this welts on his body and everything, and they try to calm him down, and finally they basically have to kill him. But he looks a lot in spirit like Agamagan, and I'm pretty sure that's where they got the inspiration from. Alright, so Charlga. The Death Speakers of the Death's Head tribe serve two functions: to disseminate propaganda and to discipline those who refuse to obey Charlga Razorflank, and by extension, her mysterious new allies. Charlga has made a name for himself among the Death Speakers by dominating the very minds of dissidents, forcing them to accept the will of their leaders. That's very convenient. Anything to say? These people are not very talkative. Let's go this guy first. No, nothing. Alright. So now, Overlord Ramtusk, who's right here, so we'll be there in a second. I have very fond memories of this dungeon. It's one of the ones I remember not well because it was back in vanilla, so it's been a while. But yeah, I always like the environment. Has a good flow. It's not too hard. Oh, there he is. Although I say not too hard. Back in vanilla, when you died, you resed at Camp Tojaro, whatever it's named. Camp Torajo, which is right here. And you had to run all the way down the Barrens back into the instance, which took a hell of a long time. And now I think they've added a cemetery somewhere around here in order for you to have a quicker run. Back then it took yeah, it took a while. Hello.
Victory for Agamagan.
Tuscan. No, but always use more silk. Alright, this is where it gets a little tricky. I believe we go here over the... yeah, we'll just go over the bridge. Two blood boils. Guess I'm gonna have to start to pay attention. This reminds me of Sleeping Beauty, when Prince, what's his name? Adam? No. I can't remember. Anyway, when he goes into the thorn forest and fights Maleficent. Aha. Three silk, nice. Oh. There is a quest there. Hopefully it's in the hut, or is it over there? Ah, shoot. We'll do it after the Spirit of Agamagan. Oh no! Oh hey! The bad guano. Oh, I just needed one. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so where are we? Okay, so we're in the right place. Okay. I believe the crone is in there, the elder crone is in there, but it's blocked right now. Which is probably why I have to go talk to the spirit. So many bats. No, crud. Right, let's just kill them. Spirit of Agamagan looks at you, an ancient voice echoes inside your head. I've been waiting for you to come here. Listen closely, mortal. The Quillboar are my children, my blood runs deep in these lands. Charlga Razorflank has steered my children into darkness, driven into insanity by the scourge. Slay her, Maelstrom, slay her and open my children's eyes. Give the Quillboar the chance to return to their noble roots. Let them once more earn my blessing. Bring me her heart. With a pleasure. However, first, well, not first, but I guess we could do that on the way back. If you guys don't mind, or should I do it now? And then I have to loop all the way around. Oh, let's be proper, let's do it now. Keep the final boss for the end. Oh, and there's a chest! Good thing I came.
It's locked.
I don't know if it's worth a ghostly skeleton key, but oh, why not? Copper, mage royal, and this is useless. Alright, so, what is this?
What's up?
At last, help has arrived. You have no clue how long I have been held prisoner here. I can't remember the last time I saw the outside of this place. You see, I am an entrepreneur. Always out for a copper, as they say. I caught wind that pig snouts were selling outrageously high in the market. I figured it would be an easy in, easy out kind of affair. As you can see, I was a bit wrong. Anyway, if you'd be so kind as to help me get out of here, I'll make it worth your while. I guess this is gonna be an...
Keep it real.
an escort quest. Don't go running to it, you dumbass. Oh, whoops, don't need this, could use that. I was gonna say, at least this guy is running, but I have a feeling he's just gonna be as annoying as any other escort quests. In the history of video games. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't need that. Alright, hopefully we're almost there. And the great thing is then I have to make my way back. To kill the boss. Holy crap.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know if that's worth my while, but hey.
Be good.
Alright, so I should totally have done that last. But anyway, let's head back. We can jump here and do this, actually. Nah, we'll see. Alright, so we are back in the Bat Cave. Now I believe it is time to go inside here. Well, I guess I have to kill you. Proceed. Oh. This is an angry boar right here. Alright, oh wait, so... Oh, okay. I could have done that one earlier. So then we head back where we were originally. And finally kill this elder crone. Right? Yes. Oh, she was right here. Wow, okay. Never mind. Oh, I forgot. Ramtusk. The commander of the Death's Head military forces, Overlord Ramtusk, is a massive aging Quillboar whose thick hide bears the scars of many battles with centaur, harpies, orcs, and even tauren. Rather than being slowed by his advanced years, Ramtusk directs his troop with the swift and confident authority of a battle-forged veteran. Striking him down would surely deal a crippling blow to the Death's Head. And so the crippling blow has been dealt. And the one we just killed. Boars are revered within Quillboar culture, and particularly large and tenacious ones are seen as a favor for Agamagan. Already a powerful creature, Agathalos has been fed Kraul bad guano, which produces a maddening effect, resulting in increased stamina and strength. The Death's Head plan to utilize Agathalos as a powerful weapon to crush all who oppose them. And finally, the Elder Crone. The leader or crone of the Death's Head and Razorfen tribes is Charlga Razorflank, a Quillboar who experienced an unparalleled and meteoric rise to power. Her aim is to resurrect the demigod Agamagan, but the dark and violent rituals Charlga and her minions perform are quite at odds with the ancient's noble and protective demeanor. Alright. Let's do this.
Troublesome whelps! I'll teach you to interfere!
Come on, so we can see you. Shield, huh? What are you, a priest?
Outsider will pay for intrusion on our land! Our allies will avenge us!
Your allies, huh? The Scourge, I guess she speaks of. However, I'm not sure what she means. Razorflank's heart. You wanted her heart, you have her heart. Interestingly, I was saying earlier this reminds me of Sleeping Beauty, and now he says bring me her heart, which is very Snow White. Take this gift. You have earned my blessing this day. 83. Alright, and now to head back all the way over there, so I'll spare you the travel. See you soon. Here we are.
How?
Alright, so guano. We're able to procure, yes, well done. This is just what we need, Maelstrom.
Walk with the earth.
You've done well this day. Agathalos would have taken many lives in its fury.
Go.
Oh, that wasn't very useful. Alright. Well, this was Razorfen Kraul. A nice little dungeon. I like the environment and everything. And I will see you folks next time.